Hi. Hello everyone, welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 with the Tomb Kings. Last time we acquired the final book of Nagash we needed for, well, anything. The 8th book of Nagash. Effectiveness of all commandments up 50%. Which doesn't actually do all that much for me, to be brutally honest. It's not really that valuable.
Ridiculous.
But now we have something to do. Specifically, we have deal with the Black Pyramid.
The imperishable.
The most powerful artifact there is, the Black Pyramid. I can't perform any rites to provide support aside from Great Incantation of Kassar, and that's not going to help much. However, there is one thing that I want to do.
The imperishable.
I may not be able to build any good arcane items yet, but I can build a good talisman. The Collar of Shakara. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save up for that, I'm going to buy it, and then I'm going to bully the hell out of anything that gets in my way.
I cannot.
Also, I'm going to do some modifications to Cetra. He's got some things here that are, well, not entirely based around combat. For example, the Highborn of Khemres is public order, and while that's good, I'm going to be throwing him into the final battle. So I'm going to give him the Herald of the Sphinx, so Kitty has anti-large. Plus 12 anti-large is going to be very nice indeed. Alright. Now, Skeleton Chariots and Tomb Scorpions, obviously useless to me. Because this army has none of those, and the Herald of Jaf, eh. Deathblow is not that good. It's not to the whole army. So instead, Banner of Swiftness, that I can give to Cetra himself. This guy, well, there's not much work I can do on him, I think. I get him a Priest of Petra, I guess, but that's not very helpful. Still, he sets out a pretty decent ward and physical save of 10% and 25% respectively. He'll go down to 15% physical resist once I get the talisman, but he'll go up to 25% ward save, so...
Rookie art is vile.
Overall, good.
Go.
Also,
Ill-considered.
he'll save me a turn if I bully Sabakal to death. But I'm not sure I can manage that. Anyway, nothing else to go over right now. Let's end the turn. These are probably going to be fairly quick end turns on the grounds of, well, very little else to do. Like, we're at the end game now. All that I'm waiting for is the ability to fully kit out Cetra's mage, just in case it gets into a brawl. Because I'm paranoid like that. And I'm expecting the final battle to be nails. Which is why I've stationed several stacks around the teleportation point. In anticipation of going, holy shit, mate, I need to push your shit in. Come on, Nagarond. Hurry up. Malekith, you little mother's boy. Stop faffing about and actually get to work. Yes, you're a tough bastard, but... you're on a chariot, so you're not as impressive as you are usually, because usually you're on Seraphon. A black dragon. Court of Libaris. Meh. You literally cannot do anything of use for me. Like, I cannot think of anything that's really left to do aside from maybe get Scorpion armor, and I'm not too interested in that, to be honest. It's not as good as the Armor of Eternity, because it doesn't give you regeneration. And I really do value regeneration in combat quite highly. One of the few reasons I haven't actually gone for the vampire counts is that... Oh.
I have risen.
Rather, one of the few reasons I'm considering going for vampire counts next is that their lords basically all have regeneration.
The desert gods bless me.
Anyone who's anyone in the vampire counts can regenerate. Anyone who's anyone. I've always thought that phrase was a little weird, to be honest. Also, Pyramid of King Ketep, please. I may not be able to use it, but my ego demands it. And the Royal Burial Chamber for on the grounds of, hey, I might be able to slot around with the Black Pyramid's corruption a little bit. It's not going to do anything in time, but hey, it might do something. Alright, 143 jars. If I bully the army to death and harvest their organs, I should be able to get something next turn.
To me.
If not, it'll be 2 turns. Alright, you have bullied them, you got a Priest of Petra.
The Lich priests have me weary.
Also, you can only get one of these, so I'm going to get myself a Necrosphinx. And now, I'm going to bully them with Cetra. They're going to run away.
Cetra moves. Make way. Great King.
Goodbye.
Cetra has no use for living slaves.
Harvest your organ! Next turn, I can order up the thing. Yeah, I can definitely order up the thing, so that. Cultist of Serum is actually really good, honestly. Also, camp for replenishment. Oh, it's 4 turns! Meh. We've waited this long, we can wait a little longer, right, guys? Seriously, though, I probably should have left that. Damn it. I only want things that are going to help me in the fight, so things like the blue line, no. Even if Soul Reaper would speed this up a bit. So, I think I'm going to get Cetra Conqueror, because that's not only weapon strength, it's melee attack, and it would get me more melee attack than just putting a point in Blade Master. Also, the fact that Cetra's Indomitable isn't called Imperishable annoys me. Just a tiny bit. Still, Conqueror's good. Kill many and you are a Conqueror! Godhood is then but a protracted slaughter away.
I do not lose.
No, you generally don't, Cetra. No, you generally don't.
What? In camp!
Yes, in camp,
Stone
please.
Shaper!
Can I bully anyone here?
Get my Jesus!
Alright. Gonna have to spend some time replenishing, but I will have, next turn, the Canopic Jars to do some things I want. You in camp next to this. You in camp next to this. I'm gonna take this fight very seriously. It's the final battle. I do not expect it to be a joke. Of course, it could be one. After all, I remember what we got for the second quest battles. It was very disappointing. I was very disappointed indeed. Creative assistant.
Nehekara rises from the sands.
Granted, there is temptation to throw the Venom Knights of Asaph in, but Sphinx of Useth. Whatever, however you say this, is actually pretty cool because it gets 25% fire resist, 10% magic resist, making it a bit scarier in a fight against some creatures than you'd think. Good at killing Tyrion on Malhandir, for example. Shinies. Oh god damn it, I forgot Boatman, didn't I? You know, I'm gonna set this to fast forward just on the grounds. There's really nothing that I'm worried about at this point. It'll take a bit of time for the game to actually notice, hey, I'm telling you to go fast, you dumbass, but It also looks kind of stupid because the CPU is trying to catch up. Graphics card is fine. Central processing unit is being a bit of a dick. Unfortunately. Warp Tech the Insane. I see Vashnar's Conquerors spawn, the most dangerous rogue army known. The Chaos front line and a Dark Elf back line. And you know what? It doesn't matter. Cetra's time until full replenishment. 12 turns. Sorry, not 12 turns. 3 turns. 12 turns would be a bit much. If I globaled in the unit of Tomb Guard for you, they'd be at level 2, actually. Actually, you know what? No, no. We have the money for it. And if I fire these two, yeah, that actually gets me a slight upgrade. You're fired! Alright, and you can be fired too, and replaced with, again, a higher quality unit. Very slight upgrades for Cetra. Nothing major. But more importantly, it saves me a turn. And slightly better frontline infantry can never hurt. It's only a little bit more melee attack and defense, but that little bit more melee attack and defense can turn the tide of a battle. Now, Crawler of Shakara. Yum. Unfortunately, we can't actually see Shakara on the maps, and I'm not quite certain where it is. But the fluff of it being for the High Lich Priest is partly why I'm doing this, because, well, this man's been with Cetra since the beginning. Since the very, very beginning. It's hard to argue that anyone else could be the High Lich Priest at this point, you know? Like, he's effectively Cetra's chosen one. That's one hell of a position in the Hecara. Kind of sad none of my Tomb Guard are gold 1, because at that point they actually start getting the cool buffs. Oh well, you can't win them all. I just hope the Eyes of the Desert are going to be enough. I hope I don't lose anything cool, like Kitty. Kitty's been here since the beginning. Though losing the Kitty in the final battle would be, God damn it, I forgot Boatman again. It would be a bit, I'd say poetic, but it's really more depressing than poetic. And I forgot I told the Apo to do a thing. Bugger. Whatever. There's very little I am worried about at this stage. In 2 turns, the Black Pyramid battle commences. One way or another. Actually, no. One way or another, this is the last episode, doesn't actually work, because if I lose, I can just come back for another go. Always just like an orc. Still, I've got a bunch of stacks scattered around, so if my memories serve, I should be doing pretty decently. Come on, hurry up. I want to finish this turn. The turn after this one, I can actually get shit done. Not in the sense of being constipated. I do kind of hope that we're not going to have to fight the final battle multiple times, though. That would really suck. Ooh, what's that? Is that the other trickster's shard? That's the other trickster's shard.
You come before greatness. It is normal to feel overwhelmed.
Oh, but... Fuck it. I literally could not give less of a shit about you, mate. You're some random jackass in the middle of nowhere to me. Because I am Cetra. What are you going to do? Look stupid at me? Die?
He does not impress
Oh wait, you're already looking stupid, and if you attack me, the dying thing is going to just happen anyway. Also, damn, Restore combined with Stone Shaper combined with Wrath of the Creator can make something like Kitty really scary. But the Lich Breeze has been built up so much that I really don't want to use a Necrotect instead. It's a little weird, maybe, but you know what? We've had a hell of a long Let's Play. I think I'm allowed to be a bit weird at this point.
Chart course! Set sail! Undead seas!
Undead Seas.
Foliage!
I'm still not sure how you get an Undead Sea. Would that be like killing a water elemental and then trying to raise it? How would that even work, honestly? God damn it, now I'm thinking of the mechanics for Undead Seas instead of actually playing the game. Aren't I a dumbass? Alright, next turn, absent someone deciding to screw a Cetra and attacking, we should be good. Also, man, this guy's Stalkers got absolutely wrecked. There's still 5 turns until they fully replenish. Yikes. Part of me kind of wants to wait for Lich Administrator so I get the Stalkers buffed, but that's 16 turns plus... No, it's just not worth it. I'm sorry. There's no way I'm going to get that. Alright then. Let's end the turn. The last end turn, we're going to see this Let's Play, hopefully. There is part of me that doesn't want it to end, to be honest, but... Well... It's gotta happen sometime. I'm not actually a Tomb King. I'm not a perpetual motion device of undeathness. Undeathness? Why don't you even just say that? Hexwaddle, I don't care what you're doing. I really do not. Why did it kick off fast forward? Hurry up. Hurry up. I literally do not care about this end turn. There is nothing that could be relevant at this point to me. None of the other major factions really care that I exist. Aside from the fact that I'm regularly trading with the High Elves, I suppose. And there's no one in range to actually attack anything I give a fuck about. Like, I guess the Dark Elves declare war on me and wipe out Boatman, and that'd be kind of sad, but... That's the worst, really. It really is. And now, on the last turn, we have the King of Kings. Kneel before the might of Cetra the Imperishable, Kemrikara, Lord of the Earth, he who holds the scepter, High King in Vehekara, ruler of the 4 horizons, monarch of the sky, mighty lion of the infinite desert, The King of Kings, Great Hawk of the Heavens, Majestic Emperor of the Shifting Sands, and Eternal Sovereign of Khemri's legions. You know what? Let me get this ship. Wow, that's a trait? I didn't even know that was a trait. Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna think about that.
Before your king.
We're just going to fight the Battle of the Black Pyramid. Get the victory buff, which is absolutely amazing. Look at that. 2 Hero Titans, Necro Sphinxes, and War Sphinxes. Capacity 1 for all heroes, and army capacity +1. Let's go. We've got armies set up. Lock and load, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to the last fight of this Let's Play. Oh boy! Okay, so the first guy is Ching Neferkare. He's got a pretty annoying front line, but the main issue is going to be the Necropolis Knights. He's also mounted, it seems. Archon the Black has the very irritating combination of 3 cards of Stalkers, 2 Hero Titans, and 2 Necrosphinxes. Whenever he comes in, I'm probably going to have issues. Nekatenbo, he has Ushabti and Necropolis Knight. Actually, no, this guy has Ushabti too. Neferkare and Nekatenbo seem to be clones. Hang on, who are these reinforcements? Hey, it's the other Tomb King Legendary Lords! Nice! Gatep comes in with himself on his Casket of Souls, which is going to be very nice. He comes in with 4 cards of Tomb Guard, 2 cards of the Necro Horsemen, 2 cards of Archers, 2 Hero Titans, and 2 Tomb Scorpions. Oh, by the way, with the upgrades, look at the damage output on this thing. Damage over 10 seconds has broken 1,000. Kalita comes in with somewhat more troops, but a somewhat lower quality. 4 cards of rank 6 archers with poison attacks. Her entire group is poison attacks, and she appears to be on a chariot. She also has the Blessing of Asaph, so she stays back with her archers. They get much better. Her front line, though, is 2 cards of warriors, but it's compensated by having 2 cards of halberd knights, 2 cards of normal knights, 2 cards of stalkers, and 2 great bow Ushabti cards. It's a very ranged and construct-heavy build Kalita has. Meanwhile, Katep is banking on his very heavy, and I'm doing very heavy constructs, and I'm just sort of a mixture of everything. Well, this is probably going to be a very laggy fight, but I'm gonna do it. I'm not sure how I've got Legionary Barrage, though, or Tomb Swarm. I didn't buy all of them. Guess I'm getting it because I'm in the area? And again, that doesn't happen with Tomb Swarm. That only happens with Legionary Barrage, doesn't it? Alright. Ah! Looks like it's 3-on-2 odds. That's good. I like 3-on-2 odds. They go in my favor. Again, my allied armies aren't as big as an actual full stack, so... that is a problem. Still, both the enemy armies are the same. I just need to choose which allied army I want to support more. On one hand, Katep has a ridiculously good upper end, and his troops are pretty good, but he's got less of them. Kalita's relying more on her constructs and the like to help fight, so... her front line isn't quite as strong, but it will push very hard with her Ushabti and her Stalkers. Especially Ushabti. Do not underestimate Ushabti, especially Great Bow Ushabti. Great Bow Ushabti under Kalita's command would be horrifying. Alright. Start battle. Let's roll.
The Black Pyramid rises. It is time for the Great King to ascend to a new throne. But Archon attempts proving, finally, that blind loyalty to a Paris conqueror will be his doom.
Alright.
Forward, my legions! I will have Nagashi's pyramid! Sectra dominates all!
Well then, 3-on-2 odds, because Archon appears to be fucking off to nowhere, because that makes sense. Oh, I'm going to have to split up. I'm not even surprised. Not even surprised. Alright. First off, let's start assigning troop. Let's start just dragging troops around. Kitty obviously wants to plow into this flank. And I'm going to put my Casket of Souls on this flank too. Try and wipe out their stalkers. Try and wipe out their lord early. Both of my archers seem... My great bow archers seem to be good for that flank, but my normal archers seem like they're more aligned for this one. I'll put 2 cards of Tomb Guard on this flank as well, and this unit of Ushabti. Maybe this unit of Tomb Guard as well. This unit of Tomb Guard, though, this unit of Tomb Guard, this unit, and this unit can move up. You move around as well. I want you over here, and I want you guys over here, and I want Cetra over here. He can probably just plow right in, honestly. Cetra's pretty terrifying. Let's go! That should be all of my units moving. One way or another. There's gonna be a hell of a fight this episode, ladies and gents. We have 7.2 thousand enemies and 2.9 thousand troops. There are over 10,000 models on this screen, and my computer hasn't imploded yet. It's making a damn good attempt at it, but it hasn't died yet. Shoot their king. Please. He's kind of a dick. I know how bad a unit on a War Sphinx is, ladies and gents. I am not going to allow them to do anything scary. They appear to be trying to marshal in the center? Oh, shit. I'm spraying apart to the flanks and they're marshalling in the center. That's very clever. Kudos, AI. You have my respect. However... respect is not always enough. Oh great, that's bugged out.
Sectra the imperishable.
Just plow in already, mate.
Break them.
If I kill their lord, the rest of the army will likely follow. Push! Push! More troops advancing, the more troops killing. The more troops killing, the more enemies dying. The more enemies dying, the faster my victory will come. My utterly inevitable victory. Nectanebo's actually gotten pretty beaten up already. Good. I need him beaten up as badly as possible, because this is gonna hurt. Ushabti, please. Kill their actual troops, please. Oh great, I'm gonna need to arrange these people. One moment. There's a lot of things to do. Can I buff my allies' troops? Is that a thing that you can do? Yes, it is. And there's a rather nasty knot over here. I think I'm gonna buff the Metropolis Knights with Blessed Blades, with Cursed Blades of Joff. While throwing these guys into the fray as well. Just to try and slow him down. You guys should probably just advance to here, to be honest. Not seeing much else to do. Play. Well, aside from tell my artillery to stop being a dick, but... Ah, kitty! Get those archers, will you? Because you don't really care about what the AI gets to do. So that artillery strike is... It seems to be aimed there, maybe? It completely missed. Fast overshoot. Grand Hierophant Katep, I am not impressed. Shoot the Tomb Guard with your poison bursts. Sounds like a Pokemon command set. Use Poison Burst on Tomb Guard for super effective damage.
Do as I say.
Once I kill Nectanable, it should go much faster. Oh, Kalido will provide me artillery support now? Ooh. That's how they're doing that. Okay, that's cool. I think I'll wipe out this. I'll shoot my own friend, but... I'll make a joke about all's fair in love and war, but this isn't really fair at all. Skullstorm, please. Alright, and wow, one of my units of Tomb Guard is getting kind of wrecked. Why? Kind of hard to tell, honestly. Get to the Necropolis Knights. You should be able to at least deal some significant damage to those. Well, no. Get those Necro Horse warriors. Why are you not killing things, Kitty? Kitty is supposed to kill things. My Ushabti are getting kind of surrounded. That's not good. Their lord is wounded. Oh, yes. Oh, that is perfect timing on that artillery strike. As soon as their lord is wounded, I smash them to bits. That's gotta suck. Realm of Souls Tier 1 is already kicked in for the AI. I repeat, Realm of Souls Tier 1 has kicked in for the AI. My opposition is having major issues with the fact that they're kind of getting their butts kicked. By kind of getting their butts kicked, I mean very definitely getting their butts kicked. Left you shot through some defenses, will you? You know what? Some attacking too, just for the hell of it. Nice! The Restless Dead is still rolling. Wow, I'm really pushing them down, like, holy shit. About 500 dead on their side, and you can see that number just grow and grow and grow. Toggle melee mode, attack the Necropolis Knights. Looks like Tomb Guard with halberds are for just charging in and breaking faces. Cetra! Cetra, 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 what can I do with you? I can make you explode? Cetra should explode. Kill a bunch of things, Cetra! Boom! Cetra killed 4 people. Not as impressive as I was hoping for, not as bad as it could have been. Wow, I really need to push these guys back. Ow! They're pushing pretty hard on this flank, I'll be blunt. To the point that I'm actually really worried. Well then, as soon as I say that there's a problem, what does the Mortuary Cult do but help me solve my problem? Better advertisement than any door-to-door preacher I've ever heard of, eh? Alright, you guys, is there anything really valuable over here that I need to plug? I set Cetra and Kitty over here, and that's a significant amount of my combat power, so... Is it anyone, like, trying to be sneaky and get around me? Doesn't look like it. I guess you guys can move over here and try and support? Casket of Souls should probably also provide some support then. Blow that up. Make it explode. Enemies explode. Play. Alright, Nero's incantation of protection over the Shabti again. Keep them racking up that lovely, lovely kill count of LOL. We're anti-infantry monstrous infantry, stuck in a unit of anti-infantry infantry. The monstrous infantry count is large, not infantry. So, can you say rape? I can say rape. Metaphorically, of course. Skeletons, I'm not sure how it is. Nope. Turn that thought line off. Bad thoughts. Bad thoughts. Do not give thought to that. Overcast on that infantry guard. Have them help chop up the enemy front line. AI have lost 1.2k. I've lost 200. I have inflicted 6 deaths to every kill. 6 kills to every death, rather. The other way around with a bit variant. And that enemy does not have much left to push against me with. Wreck those Necropolis Knights, please. Or at least shoot them somewhat. Trips go, oh, we're not needing to fight anything right now, we're going to go idle! I do entirely too much micro for my personal taste. Animate, upgraded. Let's start killing some troops. Come on, start plowing down the enemy tomb guard. You've got enough firepower to do it. I've got better quality tomb guards. This is one of the very few things I'm absolutely assured of in this fight. My tomb guard are the highest quality forces on the field. Seems like someone knows. Oh, shit! I'm glad I turned over here, because otherwise that unit of Necropolis Knights could have done some major damage. Like, holy shit. Tomb Scorpion's having fun. Kitty is busy butchering everything in his path. Go kill those skeleton archers, then. My stalkers, they're not large, but they're still skeletons, so I'm not too worried. Fire off a barrage into this lump. Try and get some of those cavalry. They're kind of annoying me at this point. 198 kills! 59 kills! We are seeing a nice big slaughter here, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, I can pop Arcane Conduit in. Always keep Arcane Conduit going. It's a very nice ability. Another physical resist buff for my Ushabti. Less for the purpose of using the buff, more for the purpose of activating the certain special ability. Alright, you guys. Now we have a bigger target for you that's more important. Kid Neferke. Because of your ability, Hawkish Precision, you're going to deal a lot more damage than you really should. We decided Hawkish Precision was a good idea on that. On Great Bow Archers. It was either a genius or a madman. I'm going to go with madman because it's unbalanced as hell. I love it! It's unbalanced as hell. Wow, their troops are falling apart. Like, their troops are literally falling apart.
Do as I say.
I'm not even exaggerating here. They're falling apart at the seams. Literally falling apart in front of me. I pushed this flank so hard they basically collapsed. I'm not sure what to think about that. Oh god! We got another horseman on me. I'm not sure what to do now. Shit.
Blades!
Oh boy, this flank is not doing nearly as well as the other one. My mage is kind of getting gangbanged. Not good. Generation's probably going to help keep him alive, though. He's already generated 300 plus health. I think he's got 3.6k base. That's pretty good. Wreck those Nehekra horsemen, please. Legion cards can push over here. The rest of this force probably should just run over this way. You wreck their face, please. You also help move over this way. I need a major shift in that direction right now. You also help. I'm not sure what to tell you to do, so I guess... I don't know, shoot their lord? Do it. Also activate Slippery. You'll take a little bit less damage and be better at running away. Buff up the Shabby again. I want to lose as few of these guys as I can. They're pretty scary. Allow into their archers. Let my Chief Guard hold the line. They've already got 132 kills. You're sitting on a very delicious 278. You may be a mage, but you're still a... Actually, he's not a very good melee combatant at all, aside from his 82 melee defense, but... You can still deal a respectable level of damage. A respectable level. The Lich King himself! Right then, reinforcements coming down the center. Glad I moved those troops into the middle. Oh boy. Archon the Black himself arrives. Diverting all forces to the center. I repeat, diverting all forces to the center. Grounds, Archon the Black is here. I need no other reason to divert my troops from any field whatsoever. Archon the Black, the Lich King has arrived. As we all know, there must always be a Lich King. Ah, they appear to have flanking troops. I will have to trust that the AI can handle that, because I need everything I can muster in the center right now. Archon comes with 2 Necroswinks and 2 Hero Titans, after all, and neither of those are gentle. Rahotep himself is laying the archers pretty decently. Even a mage can kill archers, it seems. Those Ushabti are basically doomed, though. The question is not if they die, the question is how quickly they're going to get butchered. And my Ushabti are having fun just chopping skeleton archers to pieces. Alright, focus my great bow troops on Archon himself. His front line appears to be mostly Nehekra warriors, so I'm going to drop a legionary barrage on those like so. Right about now. As you can see, they're trying to run. Oh crap, there's the Felbats. He's got a lot of those, but I should be able to do some pretty scary damage to at least one of his Nehekra warriors. Or not. I barely scratched them. That is really rather sad, to be blunt. Alright, where are my troops? I need to make sure every troop I have is going to be able to shoot the enemy. Necrosphinxes are online. Higher priority gain than Archon himself. He may be using the Liber Mortis to shield himself, but he's anti-infantry and the Stalkers are built to kill large things, and he's on a chariot. This army is all but disintegrated. Now I have to keep this army pushed away. Nevertheless, I'm dispatching my mage to the center on the grounds of, holy fuck, it's Archon the Black. This is one of those grounds that will be legally accepted as... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Later on, because, holy fuck, it's Archon the Black. It's a really simple concept, but you'd be surprised at how many people would underestimate a legendary lord on the field. And maybe a little disgusted, too. Cetra! Remember this man? He who is half of why you're in a rotting corpse instead of a glimmering golden body? Obliterate! Crush! Kill! Destroy! I'm going to put both Tomb Guard with Halberd's cards on one Necrosphinx on the grounds of them being holy fuck terrifying.
I agree.
Cetra! Activate Reanimate, and unfortunately the Blessed Blade appears to be being buggy. Because obviously in the final battle, what we want is for the AI to be...
Yes!
Getting buggy buffs.
Of course!
Lay down a June Swarm here and slow them down. Wow, I knocked out a good-sized chunk of Archon's health.
Attack!
Eyes of the Desert, plowing the enemy Stalkers. You should be better than them if you have the method of being a regiment of renown. Doom Guard, you're probably just going to want to keep moving, honestly. This unit of Ushabti, you should probably move over and start killing these Doom Guard. It's a harder target than the archers they've been cheerfully butchering, but... I'm not so much concerned with hard targets right now as making sure my enemies are gone. Alright. So you get there faster, pop slippery. Those Ushabti are absolutely getting butchered, but they're buying me time. That's what their lives are doing. Buying me time. That's all I need. The Hero Titans appear to be mucking about. Kitty, unfortunately, is also mucking about. I'm going to put Kitty on the Cryptors and hope that the anti-large bonus will be enough. Ah, there it goes! The Vortex is online! Dealing quite a bit of damage, it seems. Look at those health bars drop. Cursing Blades on the Stalkers. Defensive buff on the Stalkers. For all intents and purposes, Archon is basically obliterated at this point. It's very helpful. Fortunately, the Necrosphinx appears to have decided to absolutely wreck everything I know and love. Grand Hierophant Katep is getting overwhelmed on the right flank. Miraculously seems to be having some very dumb targeting priorities. Not good. Skeleton Archers are trying to fight with some Fellbats, alright. Yeah, I see where that's doing what it is. Alright, those Fellbats obliterated. Look, you get, shoot the frickin' enemy Tomb King. Watch his army fall apart from that. like their Necrosphinx is also getting kind of wrecked. Cetra! Actually, no. Cetra should wreck infantry. This unit of Tomb Guard with Halberd should plow in. This unit of Tomb Guard should try and support over here. What are you even doing? Okay, fine. Push back the enemy skeleton warriors. The faster these are chopped up, the faster Katep can join me in the center and hopefully help push this force back. Okay, the Chosen of the Gods have issues that they're out of ammo, so I'm going to use them as melee troops because they're still Ushabti. After all, even without a string, a bow is still a great big stick for hitting people with, isn't it? Push! You're not shooting anything. Cetra, how are your abilities doing? 27 and 71, okay, don't care. Give me a defensive buff, though. Area's incantation of protection on my shard, please. Also, start scoring up those skeleton archers, please. These are Ushabti have 375 kills. They're demolishing another unit as we speak. You had a friendly fire on Cetra. If you're not willing to call artillery in your own position, you're not willing to win. 70 maxims of highly effective mercenaries.
I am undefeatable.
Now you know what? Just to make it very clear that I'm blowing myself up. Wrath of Petra! Let's go! A boom, baby! There's supposed to be an earth-shattering boom! The Blessed Legion, I guess I can use you as a minor melee strike force to try and push back fell bats and stuff. That's about all you're good for right now, though. This unit of Great Bow Ushabti, I guess also use them as anti-infantry units, and you back the hell away! The numbers have about equalized at this point, which is pretty good in my favor. Problem is, a lot of those numbers are tied up in very scary units like Necrosphinxes. Realm of Souls Part 1 just activated, I think.
Cetra the Imperishable.
Alright, activate the heal buff, please. You'll buy yourself a few more seconds. But it looks like killing Archon is the key here because it'll make your enemies start to have morale issues much faster than you will. Which is good because that's some very scary force in the form of that, of those Necrosphinxes and Hero Titans. I am legitimately scared of those damn things. Buff spammed, more health will be regained. Gotta love the ability to activate the Restless Dead whenever you're pretty much born. It will give you so much health back that it is map-wide. Seriously, map-wide with Restless Dead, amazing. Allow apart those Hecarid warriors. You are getting murdered by Fellbats. You are crumbling, but you're crumbling too. I'm going to lose several units of troops here. Which is kind of a good thing in a way, as strange as that may sound. It means the AI is actually being challenging. With how rarely I've been challenged in this, that's good. Wreck the Crypt Ghouls, please. Hero Titan is surrounded by multiple enemy units and it doesn't really give a fuck because it's a Hero Titan. Very scary. Debuff something against the Hero Titan. Wait, is it an AoE debuff? Holy shit. Okay, I had forgotten about that bit of it. That makes it even better. Sentry's kind of getting his face wrecked, though. That's not good. My infantry are actually losing the battle here. Let's keep cutting down the enemy. Maybe the AI will send some of its forces to try and reinforce me. I'm losing troops, but so are my enemies. Alright, what's the kill count? What's the number ratio look like? Alright, I'm going to really start to crumble their forces. Look at that number drop. They just dropped like 100 in that sentence and another 100 by the time I said that. They are crumbling in front of my troops.
Bow to me.
I just need to actually, well, survive long enough that the crumbling will matter. I'm a little worried about that. Sentry explode. You might deal a little extra damage that way. Most of the enemy seems to not be so much tied up as just being slowly butchered.
Undefeatable.
Alright. A slow, steady stomp should do it. AI has... Wow. I think the only threat is now in the center, where I am really having some very major issues. Oh dear. Major issues come in the shape of, I don't have enough anti-large for this shit. Okay. Please fight one of your counterparts. Activate Slippery and run like hell, please. I mean, I know that Kitty, that you're meant to kill infantry, but I've got Dijaf's Incantation of Cursing Blades in you. You're rank 9, I've invested a bunch of points in you. Please at least be able to slow down the Necrosphinx. Drain the Hero Titan! Drown it in corpses! And I am aware how ironic that is to say as the Tomb King. Drowning something in corpses. Wow, Kitty is actually winning that little fight. How much of that is Joff's Cursed Blades anti-large? I don't know, but I don't really care either. Holy shit, Kitty. You are no shitty Kitty! At this point, it's basically just the center holding. Damn. They throw a lot of constructs at you here. Do what damage you can, because every single loss here is irrelevant. Every single unit I lose, every single death I have is no longer relevant. For one very simple reason. If I win this, I win everything. Come on, AI, could really use some support. Ah, the enemy is having disintegration issues. They're still going to kill quite a few things because of massive health reserves, but they're having army loss disintegration issues. Still, though, look how long that Hero Titan's taking to disintegrate. Compare that to, like, most of your troops when they start falling apart. They're getting... You get a lot of performance out of even a disintegrating Hero Titan. They're scary fucks. Centra, on the other hand, is a scarier fuck. I wish I could activate his ability to help blind things. That would have helped in the fight and probably saved me some time and effort, but... Just because I can, Arcane Conduit. Improved power recharge rate, improved power reserves. And wham! That should be the last enemy on the field. The Lich King marched. I lost most of my troops. I lost multiple cards of forces. But you know what? It was worth it because I won. I have won. Look at that. Butchery. Butchery. Butchery, butchery. 4 cards of very high quality troops wiped from the world. And in the end, it didn't even matter. Because they fell today. They fell, and I stood. The Pawns of Nagash, King Neferkare, and King Nectanebo, Archon the Black, all of them are gone. They took 7,000 plus troops against me. I brought less than 3,000.
There was never any
A good half of which wasn't under my control. And I won. The fields are littered with the corpses of my foes, and not the shuffling, half-living kind of corpses. The Acropolis Knights with halberds were wiped out, though, but I don't care.
Cetra has no use for living slaves.
I lost multiple cards of troops. 4 cards. And I don't care. Because we have won. Let's watch the final cutscene.
The Lich King is defeated. His legions scattered like desert sands. Now, nothing can stand in your way. All will bow to the majesty of Nehekara. The greatest of civilizations rises again. The living will quail, for the age of flesh is over. The Tomb Kings shall reign over all. The Black Pyramid is yours.
Now I could keep playing, but I have the Black Pyramid. Like, I could go turn off their stupid ritual, but I don't care. I won. They lost, and life is good. I spent nearly 1 million gold pieces. I recruited 258 units. I destroyed... Good grief. I got more than a 10-to-1 kill-death ratio in terms of destroyed and lost. That's pretty scary. I fought nearly as many battles as I auto-resolve, and a lot of the auto-resolves were just kind of crap, honestly. No heroic victories, but... I got 1 land battle defeat and 1 minor settlement battle defeat. I executed most of my captives. I occupied all my settlements. I recruited 2 heroes. Well, I think we'll end it off here, folks. Next time, we're going to see what I'm going to do next. Whatever I've chosen, I'm sure it'll be fun. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below, or in the threads on space battles and sufficient velocity that will be left in the description. And for now, goodbye.